bank comes in.
That one zooms in and out. Look at that. I guess you can go right, can't you?
No, you're heading towards the bank, so just bring the bow out a little bit.
Just straighten it up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But we are just coming to a blind bend into a bridge. I like that shot, it's nice. Nice one of the trees passing.
I know what I'm doing with this, don't you know?
Well done. Got a lovely one of your chimney.
It's all go forward. I don't know why it's tilts upwards.
I've got one. I don't think mine's as sophisticated as that. That's one of the latest versions.
Yes, this is the latest one, yes.
I'm suffering from gimbal envy.
Bring it to the left.
Yes. Into a bridge.
I'll zoom out then, shall I? Does yours do that? Does it? Zooms out and zooms in.
Yeah, what you want to do now is catch a boat coming around the blind bend towards us.
Yeah. Zoom in quickly.
Yeah.
Not me.
Go on, come on, please. Boating, go on.
So we need to stay on this side a little bit.
Yeah. But not too close to the side to prevent you from getting the stern round. Come on, babe. It's highly unlikely to be anyone there.
Otherwise, it's Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I've forgotten it's a Sunday, so there should be some traffic about. And we've had half a dozen boats pass us. Ideally, you'd have been a bit further out then, but there's no one coming. So you can speed up now.
About time.
Yeah.
Paul's instructions, darling, you've got to go faster.
No, it's a nice straight, passes for a straight line on the Oxford just round the bend. That's a nice shot there, right there. Quite arty that.
So people obviously wind on here as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Like I said, I don't like this one
Because of the winds itself, yeah.
I've seen a lot of people get stuck here, including myself.
If you don't bounce or steep there, okay.
Not really, because the wind's quite often too much for it.
Right, time to put your foot down, Shay. I'm going to turn this up. Okay?
Well, I believe that the look you're getting is sometimes called old-fashioned. Well, it was nice the sun showing and glad it's gone.
Great for the video, blue skies. smile for the camera. Don't be nervous. With your teeth.
To do a controlled crash into the deepest part of the winding hole. Straighten up a bit, straighten up. By controlled crash, I mean I'm going to break it so that you just touch the bow.
So have you put that into neutral now?
No. Because then we'd be drifting out of control.
Okay.
We want to not do that at all if we can help it. And now I'm just going to go into reverse to brake us gently. So you get to know the length of your boat.
So that stopped us very quickly, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got 26 in front.
Yep.
Yeah, just do exactly what you're doing. I missed it slightly, we're still probably about a foot off. So all I'm doing is driving the boat into the rail, but at a very slow speed. So we're going to bump slightly.
So I'm still moving forward.
Yeah. So we're going to bump ever so slightly. So now we're anchored onto it, and I can use that as a pivot point. So I can pile on power now, and all we're doing is pivoting on the front, and it stops the wind from going sideways. So if I turn, when on a windy day, the southwesterly comes down behind us. If I try to turn free in the water without doing this, we just get pushed sideways until we got jumped across the canal. By doing this, the front is anchored, the wind can only get to the stern, and so the wind is pushing the only part we want to move, which is the stern. So we're going to keep on coming down like this until the bow starts to slip off the rail. And then once it starts slipping off the rail, we'll come back up. The prop was going away from the rudder. So all you do is you turn, come back, turn, come back.
But you always go in front.
You always go in
not
the bow
reverse.
first, because the bow is shallower than the stern, and the deepest part of the winding hole will always be shallow. So you're going into a shallow bit of the canal with the shallowest part of the boat. I do see people reversing into there, quite often you get the stern stuck. So if you don't want to get stuck, put the bow into the wind. See how
Yeah, it's just turning
relaxing
for
it
you.
is.
Yeah, it's
So
just
we've
turning
started
for
slipping
you.
off now. So I'll just reduce the speed. We might get a few more degrees out of it. Feel that slip again. So as soon as you start slipping, we're still coming round a little bit. Oh, it's a relaxing experience. The boat coming along the canal towards us. You should see that we are turning and hold back. Doesn't mean you will. Quite often you get boats come behind you, so you've got to be aware of everything that's happening around. So this is where you need to be careful and make sure you're not within the tiller arc. We're heading with the rudder towards a vertical bank. The rudder will be the first thing that hits. It will fold the tiller over irresistibly one way or the other, and if you happen to be standing between it and the water, it will take you off the boat. So you make sure you're in front of the tiller arc. Never be standing in the tiller. You get to know your boat, how far you can go. And now we're forward, trying to get more of the tiller. So So you've got a good angle there. So I'm not convinced to get all the way around. But I will do it onto the next one. So now we've got the stern nearly in the opposite direction. Let's just come back a little bit. So we're turning from the pivot point, so I've got to come a little bit further back so that when I try and turn the bow out into the middle of the canal again, I don't smash the stern into the side. That will do us. Now we're going to come round again. Probably my boat, so now the mud there. See, he's held off there. And now we're coming around nicely. About every 5 to 10 miles, depends on the canal. Right, so I can't get all the turning, so I'm straightening up. Now I don't want us to slam it to the side. So I'm watching the stern on here. Now we're all the way around. And now Ash, it's your turn.
Okay.
Until we get back to where we exactly the same way as we came, and we came out from the right there.
So on the left hand side, there's another little marina.
Yeah, so we want to be moving over to the left now to give us room to turn into the junction. More over to the left. Reduce the speed a little bit. Just keep on that line at the moment. Now we're watching like a hawk for the bow of a boat appearing out of the junction, and something coming straight ahead of us, and anything coming out of the marina. It's great hearing some of them coming from all directions. Right, start to come round to the right now. Nice and gradually. Nice and slow. Okay, doing great. Nice, just keep it like that at the moment. Straight up a bit. I'm going to catch this side. Now come round hard. Lovely.
Lovely.
Perfect. We need a windy thing, Ash.
Yep.
Windlass, right angle belt, with
Just
two
one?
holes in it.
Just one.
Just the one. No, I'm not doing any more. Got them shoulders in the way, I get there.
Not built small corners. He says buy and narrow it.
Put it on the wood rather than on the ship. Now you slow this down a bit then. No, we don't want to go too fast.
So probably the butt of the cable.
head torch on a hook by the front door. I have a head torch on a hook by the back door. I have a head torch in the engine room. Motor's friend.
Yep, brilliant things.
Well, they saved someone's life the night before last, and we could see someone get him out of the lot. Hands free, brilliant.
We need them at home now. We've got no street lights anywhere near us at all. No light pollution at all.
You only experience total darkness when you get away from society. It's brilliant.
I know.
I used to do an awful lot of multi-day mountain hiking up in the Highlands. There's one spot I used to love going. It's 15 miles away from the nearest road. Nothing apart from wild stags grazing by the unnamed loch I used to camp next to.
There's so much wasted space on there. Livable space.
Awful, isn't it? So, if the old tugs would have had a winch on the front. Now it's just wasted space. Just making sure it wasn't an hour later than I thought. It's quite dark for R3.
Well, I just changed the clock in the motorhome yesterday, didn't I? Because I thought it was an hour late. So I say, come on, I want to leave early. I want to get down to the marina early so we can have a look around and see where we are and make sure we can find somewhere to park. So, hey, it's wrong. The clock's wrong.
Great coming up on here in all seasons for many years. You realise that people kind of virtually hibernate in the winter. It's just a ant-like activity all the time in Moorings like that. Everyone's out having chats and there's barbecues going.
Yeah, social side.
There are just as many people here now, but they're just all huddled up inside.
Yeah, cabined up. That's the same.
Coke's come out my engine today. I need to get it on a river, give it a blast.
Yeah.
Can't get to one. I scrubbed this roof 3 days ago, it's spotless.
Amazing, yeah. Yeah, dusty old thing, isn't she?
What we've got to do now is stop the boats while we wait for David Bailey to close the gate behind us and everything.
Giving him more time at the helm.
Yeah, so all we're going to do now is just keep on that block. We're just going to do a little bit of reverse. Almost a run, that.
Yeah, with a dodgy knee. it's a very odd one with the right knee. Coming down to open this lock for Shay now. She's done amazing. Although she's been a little bit nervous late on this afternoon.